in Columbia, Tennessee. We are here for the elimination game between the number 3 seeded Columbia Central Lady Lions and the number 4 seed Warren County Lady Pioneers. Glad to have you with us tonight. It's a gray, I wouldn't say cold, it's kind of a cool night, but it's a gray. Not supposed to rain, but it's got kind of a light mist out there to make it just enough to make it a little bit uncomfortable. But other than that, it's a nice night for softball in this big District 9 tilt tonight. We're down to the final 4 teams in District 9. Lincoln County and Coffee County are also playing tonight in the winner's bracket final. And the winner of this game will play one of the loser of their game. Again, it will be at either Fayetteville or in Manchester, depending, again, on who wins that game over there. So glad to have you with us tonight, and we hope we can bring you an exciting game tonight. Warren County gets here tonight by virtue of winning Thursday night. They defeated Shelbyville, and then on Monday night, they lost to Lincoln County in extra innings. From what I understand, it was a very, very exciting game, and they took Lincoln County all the way to the end until Lincoln County, I think, had a walk-off home run or something to end that game in the 8th inning. And then last night they defeated Spring Hill pretty easily to get to this game tonight. So they're coming into this with a tournament record of 2 wins and a loss. The Lady Lions, also 2 wins and a loss. On Thursday night, they defeated Spring Hill 15-0, and then on Monday they lost to Coffee County in a heartbreaker. They were in the game until about the 4th inning, and then the floodgates opened, and they ended up losing that game 10-1. Also, as we noted last night, we had a pretty severe injury to Jaden Pendergast. She is at home recovering now, and we wish her the best if she's listening to us tonight. Looking forward to having you back as soon as possible, but also take care of yourself and heal up quickly. But they lost to Coffee County on Monday night, and then last night they defeated Shelbyville 13-3 to move into this round of the elimination side of the bracket. So both teams 2-1 coming into this, looking to move forward into the final 3, and hopefully it'll be the Lions that will pull that off tonight. So we're going to hear some messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for the starting lineups and the national anthem right after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loaner cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And welcome back. We are here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field for the beginning of this District 9 4A district tournament tilt between Warren County and Columbia Central. We're glad to have you, glad to be here. Again, it's one of those nights that's kind of misty, kind of messy, but with this new artificial turf that Columbia Central has, the playing surface is still in really, really good shape and getting ready for a big night tonight. Kind of recapping last night, Columbia Central came out with swinging the big sticks last night. They had 2 home runs in the first 3 batters, and the batter in between the 2 home runs had a double. So they started off fast and hard and got control of the game pretty quick against Shelbyville, and then were able to salt it away. Molly Underwood had a huge night for the Lady Lions. She went 4 for 4. She had 2 home runs, a double, and a triple. We were kind of hoping she had hit for the cycle, and she kind of messed that up, but she messed it up by hitting a home run. So I guess we'll take that. And so it was a big night for Molly and a big night for Columbia Central. Columbia Central's on a quest to make history in the history of the softball team. They've never made it to the regional tournament. They got to get 2 wins, get 2 wins in a row. They got to get this one tonight, and then they've got to win a game against either Coffee County or Lincoln County, and which is very, very much within their reach. And we're hoping to make some history here, help move towards making history tonight in this big game. So the coaches are meeting with the umpires here at the home plate, trading the lineups, and we're getting really, really close here to introducing the starting lineups. We will turn it over to Tyler Peters, the PA announcer, and let him do the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Lady Lions. Tonight's District 9 4A tournament matchup will have the visiting Lady Pioneers of Warren County facing off against your Columbia Central Lady Lions. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Warren County Lady Pioneers. Batting first, playing center field, number 6, Kai Damon. Batting second, playing second base, number 4, Lily Raines. Batting third, playing left field, number 18, Lola Wells. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 15, Addison Smith. Batting fifth and catching 00, Cadence Weiser. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 25, Kiera Sharp. Batting seventh, your designated player, number 1, Portland Porter. Batting eighth and pitching, number 13, Celie Gudette. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 12, Allie Young. And in the flex position, playing third base, number 5, Alexia Ross. Your head coach is Jerry Martin. Your assistant coaches are Cody Crouch and Skylar Youngblood. That's your starting lineup for the Warren County Lady Pioneers. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Lions. Leading off, playing center field, a junior, number 15, Gabby Bolton. Batting second, playing second base, a freshman, number 9, Terry Lindley Staggs. third. And playing left field, a junior, number 45, Molly Underwood. Batting cleanup and playing third base, a junior, number 3, Ruthie Lindsay. Batting fifth and pitching, a senior, number 17, Bailey Lovell. Batting sixth and catching, a junior, number 42, Emily Robinson. Batting seventh, playing right field, a senior, number 24, Jayla Gatsky. Batting eighth, playing first base, a junior, number 5, Ashley Harris. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, a senior, number 16, Abby McMean. Your Lady Lions are coached by John McDonald, assisted by Sabrina Gillum, Jason Lovell, John Townsend, and Haley Barnes. Would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
And with that, we will get ready for the first batter here shortly. The teams are going through their last parts of their warm-up right before the game. On the mound for the Lady Lions is the usual starting pitcher, Bailey Lovell. Done a real good job this year keeping batters off balance and able to keep control of most games. Was doing a really good job against Coffee County, and against that strong hitting team, they got their third time around on her, and that's when pitchers tend to get in trouble sometimes. On the third time through, teams get a chance to get a timing on her, but if she can get through the lineup here pretty quick, then she does a pretty good job. So the catcher's giving the signal to throw the ball down to second base, and we'll be starting up here shortly. The first batter coming up for Warren County will be Kai Damon, the center fielder. Warren County had a really big game Monday night against Lincoln County, the number 1 seed, took them all the way into the 8th inning. And so Warren County is not going to be any kind of a pushover here in this game tonight. Lady Lions are going to have to get things started quickly. Kai Damon, left-handed hitter, playing
Now
center field.
for the Lady Pioneers, number 6, Kai Damon.
And first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Like most left-handed hitters, she likes to use that running, what I call a running start, a slap hit start, trying to get a jump down to first base. And another strike on the outside corner. turned around to her coach and said, I thought that was a little bit high. But of course, they're all getting the range of the umpire pretty quick, too. And reaches out on a pitch that was way outside on a waste pitch. Really a pretty good 0-2 count, 0-2 pitch right there. Make her do something she doesn't want to do. That takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the leadoff hitter for Warren County, Kai Damon. Corners are playing up. And takes a ball, low and away. And that will make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kind of got ahead of myself there on that foul ball. Another ball away. Trying to get her to extend that bat a little bit more than she wants to on that running start. Sure she'll come in a little bit, Bailey will come in a little bit tighter this time. And slaps it down the third base line, and it's going to go foul. The way she swings on a downward chop, you know, she's trying to get that big hopper that will give her time to get down the line. You're going to have to make a clean catch and clean throw across the diamond to get her. And third base, Ruthie has it, throws across the diamond, and not in time. Took a little bit of a skip step to throw it across the diamond, and that took too long to get it. It's going to be an infield hit for Kai Damon leading off this game.
Up the bat for Warren County, number 4, Lily Raines.
And that brings up Lily Raines. Number 4 is playing second base. And I would also expect Kai Damon to be on the move here with the bunt or another slap hit. There's this bunt, and it gets it down. Ruthie picks up the ball, bobbles it just a little bit, makes the throw over to first base, and retires her on that play. But the sacrifice bunt gets the job done, and it moves the runner to second base.
Now batting
And
for
brings
the
up
Pioneers, number 18,
Number 18, Lola Wells, who's playing center field tonight. Another left-handed hitter. One out here in the top of the first inning with a runner at second base for Warren County. Pitch looked like it was on the corner, but just a little bit low. And full swing, fouls it off the left side, now to play, and that will even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here with 1 out in the top of the first to Lola Wells. Warren County doing the little small ball stuff, slap hit to first base, or slap hit, base hit, and then a steal and a bunt, a sacrifice bunt to get her to second base. That ball was a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. So now they have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Pitch is outside. And that takes it to 3 balls and a strike. Here with 1 out. Bailey's going to have to come in a little bit tighter on that zone. She's trying to work that outside corner. Just got to bring in a little bit tighter. Gets it in a little bit tighter, fouled off to the left side again. And that's going to take it to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Lola Wells. Fouled straight back into the net. Ball hit the, okay, the mist is heavy enough now that anytime the ball hits the turf, they're going to be checking it for being a little bit wet. The only thing about this mist kind of dampens everything up. And another pitch on the outside corner. Fouled off again to the left side and against the screen. Count still full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Comes in on the inside half, pops it up to the third base side in foul territory. Ruthie Lindsay makes a good play to retire Lola Wells. And with 2 outs now in the top of the first,
Now batting for Warren County,
comes up Addison Smith.
Number 15, Addison Smith.
She's playing first base tonight. She takes a ball high. Still have a runner at second base. Now with 2 outs. Getting that pop up there was huge for Bailey. Fastball up in the letters. Can't get the bat around quite fast enough. That evens the count out at 1-1. Ground ball to right by shortstop. It's going to base hit. It's going to have a play at the plate that throws the wide. And so Warren County pushes across their first run here in the top of the first inning on a base hit just outside the diving glove of Abby McMean. Just about 6 inches outside the glove there, and gets it in. Looked like we had a throw, but the throw went a little bit wide of the plate. So on the single, the runner moves to second on the throw. So now we still have 2 outs with the runner at second base. And now, deep fly ball to right field. Oh, what a play by Gabby Bolton over the shoulder catch. A running catch, Willie Mays style, over the shoulder catch into left center field, and that will retire the side. But Warren County is able to push a run across here in the top of the first inning. So at the end of 1/2 inning, it's Warren County 1, Columbia Central coming to bat. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
As is the case in softball and baseball an awful lot of times, after making a great defensive play, Gabby Bolton gets to lead off the top of the first, or excuse me, the bottom of the first for the Lady Lions. Gabby made a fantastic running catch, over the shoulder type catch into left center field on that hit by Weiser, and was able to retire the side with only giving up 1 run. First pitch, pitcher kind of skipped a little funny off the mound that time, caught a foot or something like that, ended up throwing it way up over the batter's head for ball 1. Sometimes for pitchers that aren't used to this artificial turf, that can be a little bit disconcerting. It's a little bit different feel under your feet than a regular dirt field. So it takes a little bit of getting used to at times. Real nice surface to play on, but it takes some getting used to. Another ball high to Gabby Bolton. Third base, just a step or two inside the bag. First base even with the bag and creeping. Gabby hadn't shown any threat to bunt yet, even though she is a good threat to bunt. but she's got 3 balls and no strikes. And gets the walk on 4 pitches right there. So that puts a runner at first base and brings up Terry Staggs.
Number 9, T.L. Staggs.
Pitcher for Warren County, Celie Gadat, and she's got good speed. Seems to be having a little bit of trouble feeling comfortable on the mound right now. And that's going to work to Columbia Central's advantage. Starting to get the feel, it looks like. She's got a strike on the inside corner right there. Terry took it. That'll even the count at 1-1 with Gabby Bolton at first base by virtue of a walk on 4 pitches. Squares around, pulls back. Ball's going to go high up in the eyes, and that'll take the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Both corners were coming on that. Of course, Terry, being a right-handed hitter, it's a threat to push bunt it. Squares, lays the bunt down, and it's just in fair territory. Good job of moving Gabby forward, and a sacrifice bunt for Terry Staggs right there. Moves Gabby forward on that play.
Now batting for the Lady Lions.
And a good job getting the bunt out there, making the catcher make the play. Brings up Molly Underwood for the Lady Lions with a runner in scoring position. And again, as we mentioned earlier at the opening of the broadcast, Molly had a huge night last night with 2 home runs, a double and a triple. Hoping to repeat that performance again tonight. She takes a ball high. The Lady Lions really like seeing her coming to the plate with people on base. And takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a strike, so that'll even up the count, 1-1. Molly also does a good job playing defense out in left field. She held what should have been a double last night to a single by getting the ball in off the wall quickly. And a line drive down the left field line is going to go foul. Got good, I would say good wood, but they use aluminum bats here, so. Got a solid hit on it. Just couldn't keep it inside the lines. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was a good-looking pitch. Molly was disciplined enough to leave it alone. That evens the count at 2-2, but that was scary good. That could have been called. And slap goes over into the third base dugout, send the Lady Lions dugout scattering. Count remains 2-2. Molly letting the other girls see a lot of pitches here. And a line drive to left field, right at the left fielder, and that's not going to – Gabby's going to have to go back to second base, but a good, well-hit ball, unfortunately, right at the left fielder, probably 10 feet either way, and that was going to be a double and score a run.
Number 3.
But with 2 outs now in the bottom of the first here, brings up Ruthie Lindsay, third baseman. She had a good night last night too, having a couple of singles, pushing some runs in. That pitch goes up and over the catcher's head. That'll be a wild pitch. Gabby Bolton moves to third base on the wild pitch. In this damp weather, this artificial surface, the slides are really going a long ways. Girls got to be careful about oversliding the bases. And ground ball gets by the second baseman, took a sideways hop, gets by the right fielder, goes into right field. Ruthie's going to have a stand-up double, and that's also going to push a run across for the Lady Lions. Looked like might be a routine ground ball to the second, and then it took a sideways hop, had a lot of spin on that ball, and it jumped sideways on the second baseman. She didn't have a chance to get it, and then it scooted by the right fielder all the way to the fence. So Ruthie is out at second base now with 2 outs. Then Columbia Central has tied the game up here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Bailey Lovell. Takes a strike right down the middle of the plate. Columbia Central trying to repeat their quick start last night. Takes the ball low. They've answered Warren County's run here in the top of the first. Hoping now to take the lead with a runner in scoring position. And that ball gets away from the catcher. A low, skipped at the plate, bounced away from the catcher, and Ruthie moves up to third base as the ball skitters away just a little bit from the catcher. So now the count is 2 balls, 1 strike on Bailey Lovell. Really needs a base hit right here. We need to push this run across. And swings, beats it foul behind the plate. And that will even the count at 2-2. In our traditions, softball and baseball, the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first inning. And a line drive to right field. It's going to get past the first baseman. That's going to score another run for the Lady Lions. Good base hit there, going the opposite way on an outside pitch by Bailey Lovell. And that will put a runner at first base and score another run for the Lady Lions. Good piece of hitting right there, especially with 2 strikes. Got number 21, Janiah Lyles, going to go in courtesy run for Bailey and at first base. But again, a really, really nice piece of hitting on Bailey's part right there. Took an outside pitch, hit a line drive just out of the reach of the first baseman and pushes in the run for Columbia Central. And that brings up number 42, Emily Robinson. Here with 2 outs. And she hits a bouncer to third base. She's going to come across and make the play, make the routine play there, and that will retire the side, but not before Columbia Central's able to push across 2 runs. And here at the end of 1 is Columbia Central 2, Warren County 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And we're back here at Columbia Central High School for this District 9 4A District Tournament elimination game between Columbia Central and Warren County. Getting ready to start we're in the top of the second inning right now. Columbia Central has answered Warren County's run in the first inning, but with two of their own. So Columbia Central now leads 2-1, leading this inning. And coming up for Warren County, it's Miss Sharp. Pitch on the outside corner, swing and a miss for a strike. And ball slider looked like that time gets that too far outside to Kiara Sharp. Bailey comes back inside, moving the ball well around the strike zone. Kiara fights it off for strike two, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the second inning, the leadoff hitter for Warren County Lady Pioneers. Hey, changeup, nice pitch on the outside corner right there. Got her way out on her front foot, and she was able to get the strikeout. And that takes the leadoff hitter away, an all-important hit or an all-important out right there. So that brings up Cortland Porter, the designated hitter, designated player in softball terms. I'm still an old baseball guy. So in baseball, that would be the designated hitter. She's batting for Alexa Ross at third base. Pitch just a little bit low. For ball 1. Comes up a little bit. It actually comes up into the letters. Swing and a miss. And that'll even the count at 1-1. Fly ball to left field. And Molly there to range it in. Running just a little bit back to her right. But an easy play right there. Routine fly ball. And now with 2 outs.
Number 13.
Brings up Celie Gadat, the pitcher for Warren County, with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Columbia Central still leading 2-1. Good pitch on the inside, just a little bit too far in. Doesn't quite catch a corner there. Swing and a miss, a strike at the knees. And that'll even the count up at 1-1. Fly ball to right field, and it's going to come inside, and Jayla Gasky comes in, makes a routine play, and that will retire the side in order. So at the end of 1.5, it is Columbia Central 2, Warren County 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area, Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Now back to the Lady Lions. Number 24.
We're back here at Columbia Central High School. We're going into the bottom of the second inning. Columbia Central up 2-1 after retiring Warren County in order in the top of the second. Jayla Gasky leading off for the Lady Lions in this inning. Takes ball one on the first pitch. And again, as the baseball, sometimes we laugh about the baseball gods and stuff like that. Jayla Gasky makes a good defensive play, gets to lead off the next inning. And ground ball to third base, fielded cleanly there and across the diamond, and that will retire Jayla here in the bottom of the second inning. And that brings up Paxley Harris, first baseman.
Number 5, Paxley Harris.
Nobody on here, one out, bottom of the second inning. Takes a strike at the belt. Takes a ball high. That'll even the count, 1-1. Here to Paxley Harris in the bottom of the second inning. Fly ball to right field, right at the right fielder. She circles under it and makes the play. And that will retire Paxley. And that brings up Abby McMean, the shortstop, playing shortstop for the injured Jaden Pendergast. Abby usually plays second base for the Lady Lions, but she moves over the other side of the bag, second base. That injury, been doing a good job over the last couple of nights.
You got this.
Ooh, another slip there by the pitcher. Hope didn't hurt herself that time. Umpire saw the slip. He's going to call the coach out and let him check her, because that was an awkward slip right there. A lot of girls have opted to wear tennis shoes out on this artificial surface. It's a soft enough turf and has enough cushion to it that regular cleats, you can wear regular cleats on it, and it would help. And in fact, in these conditions, in these a little bit wet conditions, having a cleat or two, a couple of cleats under there might be a better situation, especially for that pitcher coming down hard. Her foot hit looked like a wet spot, just came out from under her. You're going to give her a couple of warm-up pitches to kind of get her feel right. I guess that would be one of the disadvantages of this artificial turf. It does tend to get a little bit slick in these misty conditions. Don't know if these young ladies brought their cleats with them, knowing they were playing on an artificial surface tonight. Columbia Central also has opted to wear the tennis shoe type athletic shoe. I think it's got more of a waffle bottom to it, but just kind of a, one of those things you got to learn how to do and play on in these conditions here. Play resumes now here. Abby McMean up to bat. She's got one ball. She's the number 9 hitter for Columbia Central. She's got one ball on her. Just a little outside, 2 balls. And you can tell that Miss Gadat is not comfortable out there on the mound right now. And that's kind of working against her at the moment. She's gotten a lot more careful about that step. And it's kind of changing her timing a little bit on her release. 3 balls, no strikes on Abby McGee. And she walks on 4 pitches. Puts a runner at first base with 2 outs and brings the top of the order. Brings the top of the order for Gabby Bolton, and the Warren County coach comes out again to talk with his pitcher. Trying to, I guess, calm her down a little bit as much as he can. This is I don't know if the injury visit counts as a visit. I know at least in baseball, 2 visits in 1 inning usually necessitates the pitcher being pulled. Now the head coach for Warren County is coming over and talking to the umpire and probably asking for some relief on a warm-up on a sudden change situation here. We'll wait and see before we make any more guesses about what's happening here. We'll, it looks like they're getting a new pitcher here. Going to be trying to catch the number here. Looks like it's 22 or 23. Kind of hard to tell with the full. Okay, yeah, it's 23. That'd be Brinley Chisholm coming in to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
for 13.
So we got Brinley Chisholm coming in as a full replacement for Sierra Gadat. And with the sudden change, basically, I guess they're claiming off of an injury, and she may, it did look awkward when she made that slip. Sudden change, they gave her a couple of extra warm-up pitches. So Brinley Chisholm now on the mound for the Warren County Lady Pioneers. Going to be facing the top of the order, Gabby Bolton, who walked her first time up here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 2nd. And Abby McMean at first base by virtue of a walk. Gabby walked herself her first time up. And she takes a ball high on the first pitch. And that pitcher adjusted too much took the ball low there. So now 2 balls and no strikes to Gabby Bolton, the center fielder, who made a really nifty catch in the top of the first inning to end that inning. Takes a strike right down the middle. Again, trying to get a chance to look at this pitcher, kind of get her pace, give the girls in the dugout a chance to look at her as well. And takes a ball high, so now she's way ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. With Abby McMean at first base here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Columbia Central trying to add to their lead, leading 2-1 at the moment. And strike at the letters on the inside corner. And that makes it a full count. So Abby will be moving with the pitch here to get a jump. Possibly beat a force out play. And the ball high. And Gabby earns a second walk. And that puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. And brings up Terry Lindley Staggs, who put down a sacrifice bunt her last time up. Takes a strike at the knees here on the first pitch. You see Brindley kind of getting her range here, kind of getting comfortable, getting her range figured out here. Throws a little bit of a changeup, goes high. Got good speed on the bases and good speed at the plate here, so hopefully can make something happen. And a line drive to the right side. Goes into the dugout, I believe, on the first base dugout, this time to Warren County's dugout. Kind of got them a little jumpy. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 runners on. And she pops it straight up. Catcher comes back to the back and makes the play in foul territory. And that will retire Columbia Central with no runs, stranding 2 runners on base. So at the end of 2, it is Columbia Central 2, Warren County 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the
I'm
Front
Justin
Porch
George.
Sports
I'm
Network.
Corey Mueller.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
And welcome back to Joanne Cole Ramsey Field. We're in the top of the 3rd inning now, beginning the top of the 3rd inning, with Columbia Central leading 2-1 over Warren County. Leading off for Warren County will be number 12, Allie Young, the shortstop. Warren County still hasn't worked their way through the batting order the first time yet. This is the number 9 hitter. Takes ball low. Got Kai Damon, who singled her first time up, on deck. Strike on the inside corner. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Good slider, low and away. She takes a cut at it, can't get the bat out to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Allie Young. Takes a ball inside there. And I'm noticing that Bailey has cleats on. She has the molded cleats on. I think she pitches with those normally. Ball inside, so that'll take it to a full count. I think she's kind of gotten used to doing that and feels a lot more comfortable with that out on this surface. And fly ball to the right side into foul territory, and Paxley bounces off her glove and then bounces up over on top of the dugout, so she wasn't able to make that play right there. Hope that doesn't come back to haunt the Lady Lions right there. It should have been an out. But Allie stays alive here with that foul ball. Still counts full. Still the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 3rd inning. And fouls it straight back off the screen. Count will remain 3-2. Actually used a pretty sure-handed glove at first base that time. Just I think she was kind of worried about where the fence was. Another foul ball straight back. I think kind of took her eye off of it. It bounced off her glove and then bounced up on top of the dugout, so she didn't have a second chance to catch the ball. Count still full. And takes a ball high, so that's going to put the leadoff hitter on first base for Warren County by virtue of a walk, and also brings up the top of the order. And Kai Damon,
number 6,
who, as we saw in the first inning, likes to use that slap hit, likes to put pressure on the defense. Oh, every swing she had was one of those running, kind of that pre-run slap hit type technique. She squares around, takes a ball high, pulls back. Both corners coming up hard for Columbia Central. Anticipating the bunt play or the slap play. Slap hit goes into left field. It's going to fall right behind third base. And Molly stumbles just a little bit, can't quite get to the ball, and it runs past her. The runner's going to go all the way, and it's going to be an inside the park home run. The center fielder had to come, the shortstop, Abby McMean, had to run all the way out into the dugout or into the bullpen a while ago to pick up the ball after Molly tried to get it and knock it down. He got by her. So single that kind of with a 2-base error there, or excuse me, a 3-base error, but that's going to score 2 runs for Warren County. And they take a 3-2 lead here in the the top of the 3rd inning. Kind of a fluke play. Molly came up limping on that. She kind of looked like she came down a little bit awkwardly on her knee when she tried to make that play. And Coach McDonald's going out to check on her a little bit. She's still limping a little bit, trying to walk it off. But it ends up with an inside the park home run that's going to get or an inside the park score.
Now batting for Warren County, number 4, Lily Raines.
It brings up number 4, Lily Raines, who sacrificed bunt her first time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Tough play right there. Went just over Ruthie's head at third base. Literally just over and hit just inside the foul line, and then skidded off into foul territory And Molly was trying to hustle over and make a play and kind of stumbled coming into the play and couldn't get to it. Count goes to 2-1 on Miss Raines. Columbia Central trying to kind of calm themselves down after a couple of unfortunate situations. Swing and a miss there. It's 2-2. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Warren County's been able to push across 2 runs, take a 3-2 lead at the moment. Fly ball, it's going to be shallow right field, and Terry Lindley Staggs does a good job ranging behind first base into shallow right field, makes that play for the first out of the inning. That brings up number 18, Lola Wells, the center fielder, here with 1 out in the top of the third. And fly ball to left, foul and out of play. Kind of the game you would expect between the number 3 and the number 4 seeds. You know, closely matched, going back and forth here. Pitch out right at the hands, a little bit high. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1 out here at the top of the third. Line drive to center field. Base hit right at Gabby Bolton. She gets the ball in, going to keep it to a single. So that puts a runner at first base for the Lady Pioneers. Here with 1 out in the top of the third. Again, they've been able to push across 2 runs.
Now batting for Warren County, number 15,
on a rather unusual play. It went over the third, line drive over Ruthie's head at third base. Brings up Addison Smith, the first baseman. She singled her first time up. Takes a ball high. Tries a little bit of a backup pitch right there. What would look like. Gets a little bit far inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Good looking pitch that time. Called it too high, so. Three and 0. Strike at the belt. 3 balls, 1 strike. With Lola Wells at first base for Warren County. Able to push 2 runs across in this inning. Take a 3-2 lead so far. And that's going to go ball high, so that's going to put runners at first and second with only 1 out. Emily calls a timeout. Go talk to Bailey for a little bit. So now Warren County has another runner in scoring position that brings up
Cadence Weiser.
Brings up Cadence Weiser, who flied out to center field. That was the catch. That was a running catch that ended the inning in the first inning. Swing on the inside corner pitch. Fouls it straight back into the screen for strike 1. Cadence hit the ball solidly. Got it up in the air just a little bit, and Gabby was able to run under it and make the play to end the first inning. So we got to respect her bat here because she can put it in play. Takes a ball high. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Runners at first and second here in the top of the third, 1 out. And the ball gets away just a little bit from Ruthie, knocks it down, jumps on it quickly and keeps the runners from advancing. But the ball was high, so 2 balls and 1 strike. And since that hit the turf, Bailey's asking for a dry ball. One of the assistant coaches for Columbia Central's got a couple of towels over there working hard on keeping these balls dry through the evening. Foul ball straight back into the screen. It's 2-2. On Cadence Weiser, catcher for the Lady Pioneers. Foul ball to the left side, and Ruthie runs out of room. Ball bounces off the top of the third base dugout. So the count will remain 2-2. Would have had a play if she had a little bit more room, but just ran out of real estate. Fly ball deep to center field. Gabby's right there, circles under it, makes the throw in, and keeps the runner at second base. Good play there by Gabby to get the ball in quickly. Another fly ball to center field by Miss Weiser. Brings up number 25, Kiera Sharp, the right fielder who struck out her first time up. And she takes a ball low. Kind of hard to get a range on this umpire's zone right now. It seems to be floating just a little. It's a strike there, so that'll even the count at 1-1. Still have runners at first and second, but now with 2 outs. And ground ball to the right side, just outside of the base. Probably a pretty good thing there because that got by Paxley a little quicker. And but it ended up being a foul ball. And so back into Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here in the top of the third inning. Takes a pitch inside, so that will take it to a full count, and you know the runners will be moving now with 2 outs and a full count. As soon as Bailey lets go of the ball, they'll be moving. And a ground ball to the right side, and Paxley Harris makes a really nice backhand stab right there. Catches the ball, reaches over, and just tags the base there on her knees. So that will retire the side, but not before Warren County is able to push a couple of runs across. So here at the end of 2.5 innings, it's Warren County 3, Columbia Central 2. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And we're back here at Columbia Central High School, getting ready to start the bottom of the third inning. Molly Underwood leading off for the Lady Lions. Hopefully shook off the effects of that stumble out in left field a while ago. Looked like she kind of jammed her knee a little bit, but looks like she's going to be all right. Takes a ball on the first pitch to the outside. Need to make a correction. The pitcher is number 22, Ruby Denning. I misread the number there. Swinging a foul ball straight back into the screen. That'll even the count at 1-1. So Ruby Denning is the pitcher now and has been the pitcher. I just misread the numbers while I was trying to get everything squared away here. Came in relief. And a ground ball to the left side is going to get through third baseman just outside the glove for a base hit. Good job by Molly on an outside pitch. Drives it into left field for a base hit, and that will put her at first base there.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions.
We're starting to say Ruby Dennings come in for Seeley Cadet, who evidently kind of hurt herself slipping on the mound in the second inning. Ruthie Lindsay now. Up, she doubled her first time up. Takes a ball outside. Lady Lions getting the leadoff hitter, Molly Underwood, on base here in the bottom of the third inning, trailing 3-2 against Warren County. And a fly ball to right field. Right fielder almost overplayed that a little bit, but makes the play anyway. To retire Ruthie. So with one out here in the bottom of the third, Bailey Lovell, who singled her first time up, and try to help herself out. Right now it'd be a really nice time for a extra base hit. Fouls it off to the right side, now to play for strike one. And ball inside, skips off the bottom, skips off the ground, really underneath Bailey right there. So that'll even the count at 1-1, I believe. Molly moves to second base on the play. Ground ball is going to be a tough play for the third baseman. Comes across and makes the throw across the diamond to retire Bailey. did a good job of coming across in front of the shortstop right there. It's a slow roller. She picked up, made the throw in time across. So that'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. But that also moves Molly Underwood to third base. And that brings up Emily Robinson, who also grounded to third her first time up. Columbia Central would really like to push this run across if they can. Takes the ball low. Got 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Columbia Central behind 3-2, but the runner at third base takes a ball high. Got Emily Robinson at the plate. And she takes ball 3 inside. They really don't want to give her anything to hit. And she draws a walk on 4 pitches. So that puts runners at the corner. And I would anticipate, did they? Okay, that's right. I'm sorry. Thinking out loud here. Misread my scorebook here. Brings up number 24, Jayla Gasky. With runners at first and third and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Fly ball to left field, and it is a home run off of the Joanne Cole Ramsey Field sign. A 3-run home run. She got all of that and turned on it. Got her hips turned on it and drove it out of the field, and that is a huge, huge lift for Columbia Central right there with a 3-run home run, which puts them now in the lead 4-3 on this home run. And again, bringing out the big sticks at the right time here. So now that brings up number 5, Paxley Harris. And I take that back, correct my math. The 3-run homer, that makes the score 5-3. As my friends at school say, it's a good reason why I teach English. It's nice to have a scoreboard that knows how to, a scoreboard operator knows how to add. But that clears the bases. Paxley hits a foul down the third base line for strike 1. But Columbia Central answers the 2 runs by Warren County with 3 runs of their own here in the third inning. She takes a ball outside. Paxley Harris. Takes another ball high. And all of a sudden, the momentum is shifted again over to the purple side. Columbia Central in their all purple uniforms tonight. Swing and a miss. Ball on the outside corner. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Paxley Harris here in the bottom of the third inning. Trying to extend this rally. Takes a ball high. And that takes it to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And takes another pitch high, and that puts Paxley Harris on first base. On the walk.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions, number 16, Abby McMee.
And that brings up Abby McMean, who walked her first time up. She was the first batter to face this new pitcher. Strike on the outside corner. Much as it hurts me to say, that was a really nice pitch by the Warden County pitcher. Ball comes in just a little bit high. That'll even the count at 1-1. To Abby McMean, the shortstop for Columbia Central. Changeup falls low. And fastball up and away. And now you got Abby McMean ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Paxley Harris at first base with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third, Columbia Central pushing across 3 runs on a 3-run homer by Jayla Gasky, and a walk there to Abby McMean, and that puts 2 runners on base for the top of the order to come up. Abby draws her second walk of the night and brings up Gabby Bolton, the top of the order for Columbia Central. And Coach McDonald's going to make a substitution, bringing in number 12, Sophia Oliver, to run for Paxley Harris out at second base. Going to assume that Paxley will re-enter defensively, but we'll wait and see how that actually goes.
Gabby Bolton.
Gabby Bolton's up now again with 2 outs here in the top of the bottom of the third. Takes the ball up and in. Got good speed on the bases. Of course, Gabby is also a good runner. Swings, fouls it off to the left side, out of play. That'll even the count at 1-1. Swing on an outside corner pitch. Fouls again, off into the screen on the left side. Again, the umpire doing a really nice job for the pitchers, trying to keep a dry ball in their hands. Anytime the ball hits the ground here, he's switching it out for them so they can get a dry ball. Got both dugouts working with towels feverishly on the ball, on the foul balls and stuff. And a ground ball up the first base line is going to be a tough play at first, but first baseman is able to turn around and make the play unassisted. So Gabby Bolton goes down with a ground ball to third base unassisted. At the end of 3, Columbia Central is able to push 3 runs across, and they're going to take a 5-3 lead over Warren County. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
And we're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field for the top of the fourth inning. And number one, Cortland Porter coming up for Warren County. Takes the ball low. Strike on the outside corner. Really nice pitch there that just paints the corner from our vantage point here in the press box here at Columbia Central. 1-1 on the count. Leadoff hitter. Fly ball over to second base, and Terry Lynn Lee Staggs makes the play for the easy out. So that fly ball to second base will be
number 22, Ruby Denning.
Brings up Ruthie Denning, the pitcher, the new pitcher for Warren County, a left-handed hitter. Takes a ball outside. Strike on the outside corner. And that'll even the count at 1-1 with one out here in the top of the fourth inning. Another strike at the knees. Puts Bailey ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes on her counterpart. Throws ball outside. I think she was hoping she'd try to chase that, and she didn't do it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Miss Denning. Strike at the knees, fouled off straight back into the dugout, or excuse me, into the screen. Count will remain 2-2. Game had a couple of lead changes here, going back and forth. Well played game on both sides. Swing and a miss on a good pitch to the outside corner right there, and that will retire Miss Denning for the second out of the inning and bring up Allie Young, the shortstop, who walked her first time up.
Number 12, Allie Young.
Allie's the number 9 hitter. So Bailey would really like to get her out. So she faces, but line drive into center field. And Gabby's going to get the ball in quickly, keep it to a single. Puts a runner at first base. Here with 2 outs. And brings up Kai Damon, who's had 2 singles tonight. And she's the young lady that, left-handed hitter that uses the slap hit technique almost exclusively.
Number 6, Kai Damon.
So far, we haven't been able to get her out. Strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there. Couldn't do anything with it. Again, that slap head technique puts a lot of pressure on a defense quickly. And got her to reach for a pitch outside. And Bailey goes ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. I would expect another pitch very similar to that. And she comes in, jams her up inside, and she beats it foul down the right field line. Paxley picks it up in foul territory. Crossed her up a little bit right there, because Miss Damon was anticipating an outside pitch like we were, and crossed her up and got her on the hands. It was really a nice pitch by Bailey there. Still no balls, 2 strikes, and slapped it down the third base line. It's going to go fair right over the third base line. There's a throw to third base, and it gets by Ruthie at third base. A good throw there, almost got the runner, but a double down the left field line for Kai Damon, who's had a big night tonight. Two singles and a double. That puts runners at second and third with 2 outs, and bringing up the number 2 hitter in their order, Lily Raines, who's grounded to bunted out to third base and flied to the second baseman. Her time's up tonight. Strike on the inside corner. Pitch, it looks like it's sliding inside just a little bit. I don't know how she's doing. It's like a screwball, but it's pretty effective tonight. Pops up to the right side and out of play. And Bailey is ahead. Miss Raines, 0-2. Here with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Runners at second and third, pardon me. Columbia Central up 5-3 with Warren County threatening here in the 4th inning. Ball high. And another ball high. Tried to get her to chase a riser pitch, and she wouldn't do it. So the deuces extra wild. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on base for Warren County. Bailey trying to shut this inning down. And swing and a miss, and she is able to strike her out to end the inning, and Columbia Central gets away with not giving up any runs. Warren County strands 2 runners on base. So at the end of 3.5, it is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
He shoots, and he scores!
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
We're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field, where Columbia Central is leading Warren County Lady Pioneers by the score of 5-3 going into the bottom of the fourth inning. Here, it looks like Coach McDonald is going to make a substitution, bringing in turned away right now. I can't get her number at the moment. Stops to talk with her. I believe it's number 1, Shelby Park, coming up to bat for the Lady Lions.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 1, Shelby Park.
Coming up in a pinch hit role here. And she takes a ball outside on her first pitch. Shelby, a sophomore. And a fly ball into shallow center field. It's going to be a tough play, and the center fielder runs a long ways to make the play, but makes the play on the run for the out. And that will bring up number 45, Molly Underwood.
Molly Underwood.
Molly's had a fly ball to left field and a single her 2 times up. Foul ball back into the screen on the left side. And line drive right up the middle is going to get to the fence out in left center field. Molly's turning and looking for looking for second. Slides into second base with an easy double right there. And a good, strong hit right up the middle of the field. Gets past the center fielder to the fence for a double here with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Number 3.
And that brings up Ruthie Lindsay, who's doubled and flied to right her 2 times up. Again, base hit now will score and extend this lead. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Looks at Molly, not in time. Throws the ball across the diamond, and she does get Ruthie. And Molly Molly Underwood moves to third base on the throw. That brings up number 17, Bailey Lovell, the pitcher, who's grounded to third and singled her 2 times up today. Really would like to get a base hit right here to help her cause. Give her a little bit more of a cushion against this very scrappy Warren County team. Changeup gets her. Swing and a miss right there. So for strike 1. And a fly ball out to right field, and right fielder circles under that, makes the play easily, and that will retire the side. So after 4 innings, it is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
And welcome back to Joanne Cole Ramsey Field here for this District 9 4A elimination game between Columbia Central Lady Lions and the Lady Pioneers of Warren County. Columbia Central at the end here going into the 5th inning leads 5-3, mainly on the virtue of a 3-run home run by Jayla Gasky. Give them that lead back after scoring 2 runs in the 1st inning. Warren County scored 1 run in the 1st and then another 2 runs on a kind of a fluke play to left field in the 3rd inning.
For Warren County, number 18, Lola Wells.
Number 18, Lola Wells leading off for Warren County. She is lined out to short. Excuse me. Lined to third. Fouled out to third. There we go. And singled her 2 times up tonight. Fouls that one off to the left side into the screen for strike 1. Takes the ball up and in. Count goes to 1-1 for the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 5th inning for Warren County. Lola Wells takes a strike at the knees. Puts Bailey up in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout there for Bailey to retire the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 5th inning. Big out right there.
Number 15, Addison Smith.
Brings up Addison Smith for the Lady Pioneers. She has singled and walked. Fly ball out to center field, and another nice running play by Gabby Bolton out there. Got on her horse and got over into the left center field gap, and makes a nice running play to retire Wells right there. Gabby's had a big night out in the field.
Now batting for Warren County, 00, Cadence.
And that brings up 00, Cadence Weiser, who's flied out to Gabby twice. And a ground ball is just past the shortstop. Gabby cuts it off, keeps it to a single. Warren County coming out here aggressive with the bats. So far, we've been able to keep it. Looks like they're going to make a runner, get a pinch runner. Looks like it's number 24, Brooke Wilson.
Warren County, number 25, Kiera Sharp.
And she's a courtesy runner, excuse me, not a pinch runner, courtesy runner for Miss Weiser. Kiana Sharp coming up. And a fly ball to the right side, right at Terry Lynn Staggs. She makes the easy play, and that will retire the side right there with the strand 1 runner. But Columbia Central is able to keep them from scoring, so at the end of 4.5, it is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And welcome back to Columbia Central High School. We are beginning the bottom of the fifth inning. Columbia Central up 5-3 in this District 9 4A elimination game. Coming to bat, number 42, Emily Robinson, who's grounded to third and walked her 2 times up. Pitch outside for ball 1. Emily's done a super job this year behind the plate, anchoring that down. Does a good job keeping the ball in front of her. Takes a strike there at the letters. One ball, 1 strike to Emily Robinson. It looks like a changeup or slider, or an attempt at a slider. Goes outside. Takes another ball high, so now Emily way ahead in the count, 3-1. Be looking to get her pitch right there and to drive this somewhere hard. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Really pretty good pitch in a 3-1 count. Full count to Emily Robinson, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The leadoff hitter for Columbia Central here in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. And Emily goes down on strikes. And that will bring up Jayla Gasky, who her last time up hit a 3-run home run.
Jayla Gasky.
Here with 1 out in the 5th inning. Takes a ball high. Along with that home run, she's grounded to third tonight. And a line drive down the left field line, unfortunately, is going to go about 6 feet foul. Again, got all of that on that swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. So that's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jayla Gasky, the second hitter in this inning. Changeup goes low. Skitters by the catcher. Two balls and a strike to Miss Gasky. She takes another ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. This Warren County pitcher does a good job climbing the ladder when she gets behind in the count. Line drive to right field is going to fall for a base hit. And Jayla gets on first base here with a single with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to bring up Paxley Harris. And looks like Coach McDonald's going to, I think he's going to put a pinch runner in to get a little bit more speed on the bases. He's talking with the umpire now, looking at his lineup card. I think he's making sure of the substitution situation so he doesn't end up pulling her out and burning her, and what we call burning them, where they can't come back in the game. Okay, number 21, Janiyah Lyles, is going to go in as a pinch runner for Miss Gasky.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions.
That brings up Paxley Harris
Paxley Harris.
with one out, the runner at first base. Paxley's flied to right and walked her 2 times up. Ball low. Ground ball right at the third baseman, takes a funny hop on her and skips away. She blocked it and kept it in the infield, but that's going to go be a judgment call whether that's a hit or an error. Tough play. We're going to be generous and give her a hit. So that puts runners at first and second with 1 out.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 16, Abby.
Brings up 16, Abby McMean, playing shortstop. She's walked both times she's come up tonight, so like to see her mix things up here a little bit. And a ground ball in second base. Second baseman's going to step on second and not attempt the throw. That's going to force Paxley for the out. But that puts runners at first and third. Now with 2 outs. Brings up Gabby Bolton. The leadoff hitter, who's had 2 walks and a ground ball to third base, or first base, excuse me. Swing, fouls it straight back for strike 1. That ground ball to first base was well hit. First baseman did a good job of knocking it down and making the play. Takes a ball outside. Now leaving the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner at first base. Ball goes high. Snap throw back to first. Not in time. Closer than first looked. Takes the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Janiyah Lyles at third base. Ball high. Three and one. Abby McMean at first base. Janiyah Lyles at third base. Awaiting this pitch. Strike. Just under the letters there, so it's going to be full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gabby Bolton. We anticipate Abby McMean stealing on this pitch. Get a good jump on things. And pop up to second base in the infield here, and second baseman will make the play to retire the side, and the Columbia Central Lady Lions strand 2 runners and not able to push a run across. So at the end of 5 is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
And we're back here at Columbia Central High School for this District 9 4A, elimination game in this district tournament between the number 4 seed Warren County Lady Pioneers and number 3 seed Columbia Central Lady Lions. Columbia Central ahead right now, going into the top of the 6th inning, 5-3. Warren County just won't go away though, and you got to, they're again a scrappy team. Going to have to get these last 6 outs as quickly as we can. And pitch inside and low for ball 1. And a ground ball to third base. Ruthie gets the big hop, makes the throw across the diamond to make the play. And that will retire the leadoff hitter for Warren County.
Up the bat for Warren County, number 22, Ruby Denning.
That'll bring up Ruby Denning, the pitcher for Warren County, with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ruby's got a big swing. If she ever gets a hold of it, it looks like it's going to go a ways, but good pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and that puts Bailey ahead 0-2 against Miss Denning. Really would be nice here to get this strikeout and face the number 9 hitter with 2 outs and nobody on. Ball low and away. Facing numbers 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order here. Bailey would really like to go in the order, and that way she faces the top of the order with empty bases in the 7th. Ball gets away from her, 2-2. On Miss Denning. Fouls it off to the right, or excuse me, to the left side off the screen. Count remains 2-2. Miss Denning struck out her last time up. And low and away again. That takes the count to full count. Ooh, good looking pitch right there at the letters. Evidently said it was too high. So that'll put a runner at first base. We'll look to see who they're going to bring in. Looks like number 3 for Warren County
Now batting for Warren County
will be
number 12, Allie Young.
Aubrey Olikate, I guess is how you say that name. And a bunt attempt right there by the number 9 hitter, Miss Young, Allie Young. She fouls it back into the screen. Another strike on the inside corner. So Bailey ahead in count 2-0-2 with 1 out and a runner at first base for Warren County. And beats it into the ground. Ruthie picks it up, makes a throw across the diamond, and in time, just in time. Nice play by Ruthie Lindsay on a bang play at first base, but she gets the out. That'll move the runner to second base, so pretty much like a sacrifice bunt. But she is able to get the out, and that makes 2 outs here in the top in the top of the 6th inning. And the top of the order coming up for Warren County. So Coach Lovell's wanting to come out and talk to Bailey and make sure everybody's on top of things. Coach McDonald's talking to the rest of the outfielders and infielders over on the third base sideline during this timeout, making sure that we're all together here on this play. Again, this is a young lady that does that slap hit technique, puts a lot of pressure on defenses.
Now batting for Warren County, number 6, Kai Damon.
Brings up, and it's Kai Damon. She had that little fluke double that turned into a strike at the knees. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Really like to get a strikeout or a pop-up here. Another good-looking pitch, but not quite in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Miss Damon. He's been tough at the plate. 2 singles and a double tonight. Low and away. Emily does a good job keeping the ball in front of her. 2 balls and a strike. And Jayla Gasky and Terry Lindley Staggs switch positions at second base and right field. Strike on the outside corner. That makes the Deucers wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with a runner at second base. Here in the top of the 6th for Warren County. Kai Damon up to bat. And doesn't go after the high pitch right there, and it's going to be a full count. Here in the top of the 6th. And slaps it in the gap between between third and short. And the runner, seeing the ball get into the outfield, advances to third base. That puts runners at first and third. Molly was able to get the ball in quickly and keep her at third base right there. So now runners at first and third, we have with 2 outs. And Kai Damon's had a big night tonight. 3 singles and a double for Warren County. Proven to be a tough out.
Number 4, Lily Raines.
Brings up number 4, Lily Raines. Sacrificed, flied to center, and struck out her 3 times up tonight. And we're in that kind of that danger zone for Bailey. Got batters now seeing her for the 3rd time. She's got to mix her pitches up. And pop up back into the screen, foul ball. So that'll even the count at 1-1. Warren County not quite the powerhouse hitting team that Coffee County is, but they're still well-coached, scrappy team with 3 looks at her. She just has to do some things she hasn't done with each of these batters. Ball comes in high. Ball up and in. Takes the count to 3-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Bailey trying to close this inning out without giving up any runs. And a pop-up to left field. Molly's going to come in, and Abby McMean goes out into shallow left field and makes the play over the shoulder on the run. And that will retire the side. But they strand 2 runners, and again, they were able to keep them from scoring. So at the end of 5.5 is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook. Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town, fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill, 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. Terry Lindley Staggs are going to lead off for Columbia Central in this inning. And gets a ground ball straight up the middle and the shortstop does a good job knocking it down, but is not able to make the play. Ms. Staggs gets an infield hit, puts the leadoff hitter at first base, and being followed up here by Molly Underwood, the leading hitter for Columbia Central. She's had another big night tonight. She had a single and a double, along with a well-hit ball to left field. Again, hopefully to make some things happen here soon. Extend this lead. Strike on the outside corner. Tough pitch to do something with right there. Columbia Central's got the ladies they want up here in this 6th inning. Takes another pitch for a strike. Molly's behind in the count, 0-2. And takes a ball high. With Terry Lindley Staggs at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Got her reaching, pulled away from that one, and struck her out this time. A rare strikeout by Molly. Brings up Ruthie Lindsay, who's doubled, fly to right, and ground to third tonight. Still got Terry Lindley Staggs at first base with one out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And a line drive to right side is going to go foul, though. Well hit ball, but just not in between the lines. Columbia Central would really like to extend this lead and give themselves a cushion going into the top of the seventh. Takes a strike at the knees. Little drop pitch right there. So Ruthie's down 0-2. And ball outside. Low and away. Now, the winner of this game will play either Lincoln County or Coffee County. Play the loser of their game. They're being played as we talk right now. Takes a ball high. That's going to even the count at 2-2 to Ruthie Lindsay. Takes pitch inside, and that'll take it to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, with 1 out here in the runner at first base. Terry Lindley Staggs at first base. She can put the ball in play, got good speed. And line drive is going to get back, and Terry gets back just in time. Line drive to shortstop. Almost got Terry caught up there. Terry Lindley was able to get back in time. And that's going to bring up number 17, Bailey Lovell, who's had a single, grounded third, and a fly ball to left field. Her time's up tonight. And a fly ball to right field. It's going to unfortunately fall foul. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Columbia Central trying to extend their lead. Currently leading 5-3. You got Terry Lindley Staggs at first base with good speed. If we can get anything in the gap, we'll score a run. Line drive at the center field, right at the center fielder, though, and she makes the play to retire Bailey. So at the end of 6, it is Columbia Central 5, Warren County 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
And we're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field for the top of the 7th inning. Warren County down to the last 3 outs. Columbia Central trying to close this game out with a lead of 5-3. Scored runs in the first inning and in the 3rd inning and haven't been able to push anything across since. Of course, Warren County's done the same thing. They scored 1 run in the 1st and 2 runs in the 3rd, and they haven't been able to do anything since. So it's been a well-played game, a tough game. All right, well, yes, a tough game for both teams right here.
Now batting for Warren County, number 18, Lola Wells.
Brings up number 18, Lola Wells, who struck out her last time up after having a single in the 3rd inning. Strike on the outside corner. Gets that first pitch strike, which is always important. Really need to get this leadoff hitter out. And a ground ball hits first base. He's going to skip out into right field. Well hit ball. Really kind of fortunate for Columbia Central. It hit the base and popped into the right field. So that puts the leadoff hitter at first. And brings up
the bat for Warren County, number 15, Addison Smith.
Brings up Addison Smith, who's walked and flied out to center. Takes a strike right there. She's singled in the 1st inning, walked, and then flied out to center field. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Really need an out here. Strikeout or a pop-up here would be really, really nice. And she gets the strikeout with a good pitch up and in, a riser pitch that you just couldn't quite get around on. So there's the first out in this 7th inning. Usually in the 7th inning, the 2 toughest outs to get, first out and the last out.
Cadence Weiser.
Brings up Cadence Weiser, who's flied out twice and walked. Hits a foul ball straight into the net. She's flied out to center field twice. And a single. Excuse me, that wasn't a walk. Can't read my own notes here. She's singled. And a line drive out to center field. Gabby Bolton right on the line. Gabby's had a great night out in center field tonight. Another running catch right there to get the 2nd out. And a big out right there. So now with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Kiera Sharp, who's struck out and flied out twice, and her time's up. And pitched just a little bit inside right there. Bailey trying to close this game out. With 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, Columbia Central leading 5-3. Another pitch inside for ball 2. Lola Wells at first base for Warren County. And a ground ball shortstop, and she was a little bit hesitant, was looking over to second base, and there wasn't anybody there by McMean, and so now it puts that puts the tying run on with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Miss Porter, I believe. It's getting a little dark here in the press box. Kind of hard to read things. The 2 runners, got runners at first and second, 2 outs. Columbia Central leading 5-3. Miss Porter's flied out twice and ground to third. Her time's up.
County, number 1, Portland Porter.
Bailey trying to close this game out. Swing, fouls it off to the right side, now to play. Warren County's got the tying run at first base with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Bailey Lovell trying to close this game out. Ball high, that takes the count to 1-1. And a fly ball, deep right field, and Gabby Bolton, Jayla Gasky is there to make the play, and that will end the game with Columbia Central pulling it out 5-3. And great job tonight on all accounts. Columbia Central will move on to the next round. We'll play the loser between Lincoln County and Coffee County, and as soon as we know something about that, we'll let you know. We will be either in Fayetteville or in Manchester tomorrow night. So, but a big night, and Columbia Central's able to close the game out against a very, very scrappy Warren County team. We're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors, and we'll close this evening off and get ready for the next one.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
And we are back here at Columbia Central High School, where the game between Columbia Central Lady Lions and the Warren County Lady Pioneers has just gone final. Columbia Central prevailing 5-3 on the virtue of a 3-run home run by Jayla Gasky. And she and Gabby Bolton, who had an outstanding game in center field tonight, making 3 over-the-shoulder catches to keep runs from scoring and to get out of the inning. So those 2 ladies will be our co-players of the game tonight. Columbia Central will move on. We do not know yet a score between Coffee County and Lincoln County, and we're as soon as we know that, but we know that we'll be playing one of those 2 teams. And unfortunately, it's going to be an away game, so we're going to be on the road tomorrow night. But we will bring that game to you. I believe the game is going to be scheduled at 5 o'clock. And if Columbia Central is able to win that game, then they'll turn right around and play again in a doubleheader that night with the weather situation as it was earlier this week. So another big night, a workmanlike night. Bailey Lovell does a good job on the mound, gets tough with runners in scoring position, and closes out the night against Warren County. So survive and advance. The Columbia Central Lady Lions move on, and we'll see you tomorrow night. So long, everybody.
Watching Columbia Central Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network, covering Columbia Central athletics for over 75 years. Be sure to follow us on our website at frontporchradiotn.com or on Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube throughout the season. Join us next time here on the Front Porch Sports Network.